Welcome to part 2. So we're in Zimbabwe. We're in a church whereby a preacher is answering a question. Actually, the preacher has just picked out a lady from the audience, who the preacher has never met, doesn't know. But the preacher is moving in the spirit, yes. So he tells this lady, you have been sent, and the lady has been sent to inquire about God's mind over Kenya. So now he gives his response. Now the preacher says that God is upset, and the reason is that instructions were given, by the Almighty, that Kenya holds a day of prayer, yes, and those in authority, those with the power to make that happen, ignored the message. Now be patient with me, I'm now reporting, yes. If you want a full analysis, you'll have to be patient till the end, because I'm just reporting exactly what happened, so don't get confused. Just listen, follow the story. And so this national day of prayer never happened, and the preacher gives instructions that national day of prayer is supposed to happen, okay. And the impression I get from what I hear, is that if they fulfill this national day of prayer, all will be well. But if they do not, the leadership will go to somebody else. Okay, that's the message the preacher gives to this lady, this elderly lady, not very young, not very old. She appears prayerful, yes, and she appears to belong to the house of Mumbi. Okay, so I take in this information with a lot of fascination, but I'm deep in thought. I'm not a prayerful person, I've said that several times, but I believe that God does use me, yes. So in my mind I'm asking God, what's this, is this true? Is this what's going to happen? Because the last thing I'd like to do is to come here and give you my opinion, my emotional opinion. The last thing I'd like to do is to come here and ignore everything that is before me, all the information that is before me, and force, a certain kind of information based on my personal preferences. That is the last thing I'd like to do. In fact, I fear ever being able to do that. I pray God helps me never ever to do that. Because the worst thing you can ever do in your long miserable life is to mislead others. Oh, I don't want to be there. So I take it in and I don't know what to think about it, and even as I go to sleep I'm still thinking about it, and I'm just wondering, hiyo ni ngumu sana. Now I look at the date on that clip, and then I note, and of course the person who sent me the clip tells me this is what happened on the 22nd. Yes, you will know that there was a national day of prayer on the 22nd. People talked about it, blah blah blah, but clearly that is evidence that this lady was sent by the Jubilee High Command, and the Jubilee High Command fulfilled the instructions. There was indeed a national day of prayer held on the 22nd of October. So I go to bed having no idea what all this means, having no idea how to proceed with this information, and I think at the back of my mind, let me just ignore it till I know a clear way forward, okay, because I don't want to confuse people. Then this morning when I wake up, the first thing I see on my email is an email, a very interesting one that starts, "Greetings, dear patriot." Now be patient and let me read through this gem of an email. Just be patient. "Greetings, dear patriot. As usual, it was very informative listening to another one of your clips. With reference to this clip, why Jubilee do not want to hear about Mugabe's fall. The season you are referring to in this clip is called a Jubilee year. It can be found in Isaiah 61. 2017 has been a year of Jubilee. In Israel, the year started in September 2016 and ended in September 2017. But we, God's intercessors, have petitioned that this season be extended to cover all of 2017 and end in December. The 50th year Jubilee was instituted by God in ancient Israel as a season when long-term prisoners, slaves, were set free, when chains are broken, when all debt was nullified, when land taken because people could not pay their debts to a debtor was returned, and God's vengeance was poured out on those oppressing others. In other words, it is the year of God's justice for all injustices done. The last year of Jubilee was 1967, when Israel captured Jerusalem from Jordan after the 7-Day War. The one before that was when the British Empire took over control of the land called Palestine, which was historically Israel from the Ottoman Turks. By that stage, the Holy Land had been under Muslim control for over 1,000 years. We thank God for Zimbabwe's Jubilee has come, and so suddenly and without warning. But it was not sudden to God's servants, who've labored and petitioned on their knees for many years. There are many countries still waiting for this. Jubilee, including our beloved Kenya. The Isaiah 61 Jubilee is coming. It is upon us. God bless you and keep on in the invaluable work that you do. God is using you to guide many people and many intercessors around the world and in Kenya. Signed, the person who sent that email. My reaction, wow. Drama bin drama, a rap drama. Wow. Now, many of us are familiar with the Jubilee year, as it is in the Bible. Many of us who've read the Bible, yeah? You can Google and find out what the Jubilee year is, as far as God is concerned. But until this morning, I was not aware that 2017 is the year of Jubilee, as far as God is concerned. Now, the last time I mentioned this Jubilee year in a post was, I remember, in a Kumekucha post I did, shortly after William Samoei Ruto, yeah, opted to name his coalition the Jubilee Coalition. Yeah, that was in the run-up to the 2013 general elections. Obviously, the deputy president knows quite a bit about the Bible, yeah, and he knew exactly what Jubilee means, and that name was not put there by accident. Yes, and we still have the Jubilee Party today. Now, in the next episode in this series, I'm going to break it down for you. Yeah, because I promised you at the beginning of this series that all confusion will end today. You will know for sure what God's mind is over Kenya. Okay? So catch you there. This is Chris Kumekucha. You know the usual drill. Look out for that link on your top left-hand corner. Click on it and you'll be on to the next explosive episode in this series.